Things were going great. I was the owner and founder of a marketing firm. I considered myself a possibilitarian, and I could make things happen. Personally, I was stuck. It seemed like everyone I knew was married, growing their families, and I was single. But crazy single because of what I put myself through to change that status. I joined Match.com, I joined Plenty of Fish, I joined lunch dates, I read books, I went to seminars. They say if you want to meet a first-class man, travel first class. So I booked a ticket on the Acela first class for a business trip. First class! And the more I tried, the more things stayed the same. And I began to lose faith in myself. So I began a bucket list to fuel my need for adventure, to keep my spirits up, and to live as fully as I could. And I went fire walking. I rode a camel in Egypt. I went hot air ballooning. I learned the alphabet backwards in under 5 seconds. I became scuba certified. And as my 40th birthday loomed, I knew I needed to do something spectacular, as did my brother, who flew in from DC. And on August 6, 2012, we got in the car at 6 in the morning, and we started to drive. 3 hours later, we arrived at the campus of Skydive New England. Our instructors greeted us, and they were like gnarly surfer dudes. Hey Tiff, hey Tom, welcome to the sky. And they brought us into a room, and they proceeded to give us a video of about 7 minutes of every possible thing that could happen. And that's when I panicked, because here I am, and I brought my brother. And he had been a sick child, and he made it through. He had gone to 3 tours of Afghanistan, and he made it through. And here I was risking his life on my 40th birthday. So I went up to him and I said, Tom, we can go. We can go. We don't have to be here. Let's go. And he goes, whoa, we've made it this far. We're going to jump out of a plane. So that's all I needed. When the wind conditions were okay, we joined our team. All 6 of us, attached to our instructors, got into the plane. We ascended 14,000 feet. I'm chatting. What brings you to the sky? Happy my birthday. And I look, and I see my brother, who's as white as a ghost, and his eyes are huge. And he leans in and he says, Tiff, I don't even like heights. I don't go near the high dive at the pool, and we're entrusting our lives with them, the instructors. At this point, I can't do anything but turn around. The door opens. The first 2 people jump, and then my instructor and I go up to the opening. Our feet are attached to the bottom. I hold on to my vest. The instructor holds on to the top of the door, and I'm dangling right now. And next thing you know, we jump, and I'm falling, and my eyes are closed, and you can't hear anything, and it's intense. And once you can't open your eyes, do you really want to? But then all of a sudden, whew, the parachute opens, and you float, and you're floating through the clouds. And you see broccoli trees and dollhouses and landscapes. And your superhero instructor artfully glides the parachute so that you gently land on the sand. And you look up and you see your brother doing the same. And the 2 of you share a powerful hug and a misty-eyed smile because you did it. And the next day you go to Hancock Street where you work and you see the Boston skyline and you say, I was so much higher than those. And you know that the fears that you had would disappear because anything is scarier, less scary than that. And you did it. And I still have a bucket list. And I've always wanted to tell a story at a Grand Slam Story Slam. And I just did it.